Last week, I spoke with a small business owner who works in the like a procurement industry, and we were speaking about his LinkedIn strategy and future plans and how he can start signing clients on LinkedIn. And he was telling about he needs first set of few people to start conversation with, and for that he said like he's building some lead magnets so that he can get hand raises from his target audience, with whom in the future he can start conversation with, and then he can proceed through the sales funnel. But and he also told like he is investing a lot of time building this lead magnets, and he's particularly worried about whether this will work out, because he said he's spending a lot of time in this lead magnets, and he's worried whether it will work out after he posts it. And I think this is the biggest misconception that small business owners have. And I also heard the same thing with another when I attended another LinkedIn event where there's a particular question about lead magnets, that they asked like how to find the right idea for a lead magnet. And the speaker was telling about running polls, and he was showing that how he runs polls on how with this audience on what they need as a lead magnets next. So he also showed how what are the reaction, and after that, once he gets a lot of reaction for a particular type of lead magnet, and how it goes in the future. And I also thought like it was a good idea, but if you are thinking from a small business owner's point, these business owner doesn't have a huge following, or they don't have that active people from their target audience group who are engaging to the post and polls and everything. So oftentimes when these small business owners put out a poll of their ideas of wanting their feedback for their lead magnets, oftentimes there won't be much engagement for it. So it's a really a bad idea for a small business owners. If they have huge following, they can really test out an idea, and then they can start creating the lead magnet for them. But if you're a small business owner with a not lot of following, you cannot really put out polls and test out ideas, because I would say testing out an idea before creating a lead magnet is a very good idea. But we can take another form of route for this. And I think first you need to post about it instead of creating it. What we can do is like, you can create like a wait you can do that in two ways. You can either create a waiting list kind of lead magnets, where you say like, I have been doing this for a lot of time, I have built this thing, and I am building this thing, comment for example, comment awesome, so that you will get early access for this lead magnet. You can post one type of lead magnet like this, or you can just post about the lead magnet and ask people to comment about it. And once you get enough tractions for the post, or let's say you get like 200 to 300 comments for the post, then you build it. Okay, not the other hand, where you build the lead magnet and you put that out for a with people, and people, like oftentimes people don't react to some lead magnets. Okay, so why I'm suggesting this particular thing is because oftentimes the 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 lead magnet that we're building is like one part of the whole service or product that we provide. So it will be valuable for our target audience, because our target audience have the problem. And lead magnets is a way to like make them hand rise, saying that I need this thing, and I'm facing the problem, and I need to solve this quickly. So think that the lead magnet that you're building is oftentimes will be valuable for them, because they are not like us who are experts in the field. So that it will be valuable for them. But the only problem is in the packaging and how you position it as a post, because this is like a packaging. If you package it well, the chances of the lead magnet going well is high. Okay, so instead of building a lead magnet, posting about it, and then worrying about whether it will go well or not, what I would suggest is post about a lead magnet first. Don't build it, post about it, see how much people are reacting or responding to it. And once you get enough traction for it, then you start building it. If you don't get enough traction for it, maybe you can also work on new ideas, Also, I would suggest on working on the packaging and how you position it, and how you particularly use statistics and other things, and how you put out your authority before giving out a lead magnet. Like, let's say you've been in the industry for 20 years, using that as like an authority building thing, so that they believe the thing that is coming out as a lead magnet from you. And you can change all this thing in this lead magnets, and how you package it, and then you can again test this idea out. If that works out, you can then start building the lead magnet, not the other way around. And when I told this idea with the consultant, he came up with a question asking like, okay, what to do with the other people when you put out when a lead magnet and it doesn't go well, and only few people comment on it. What do we do with those people? What I would suggest is, say to them like, we are facing some problem with this one, but you can start a conversation with them. And since they also showed a hand raising thing, and they also showed this problem signal, you can jump on a quick consultation call and give one-on-one consultation. I think giving a one-on-one consultation is more valuable than a lead magnet. So if you are getting a low likes or comments for a lead magnet, you can use these people to give one-on-one consultation quickly. And if you have like if you get a lot of reactions or engagement from for this lead magnet, then that's the right time to start building it. Not you build it and then you post about it, and then you worry about getting not getting enough traction, and like you worry about spending so much time for a thing that you haven't get enough leads from it. So the right way, it's like, post it and don't create it. Only create when you have enough traction for it. I particularly want to break this misconception about small business owners. And you can also run polls. I'm not against the idea of running polls, it's a good idea. But if for a small business owner's point, they don't have a large following that they can test out these polls thing. And for those kind of business owners, I would suggest post about it, change the angle and positioning, and also the packaging. Test out different ideas, and once you get a particular idea clicked out, use that idea, and then start building the lead magnet from there, not the other way around. Thank you.